Well, my name is Wes Ganobcik. I'm the head groundskeeper with the Columbus Clippers. So a few tips that I would throw at you for maintaining parks and rec fields or high school fields would be, if you don't have the money to laser grade your entire field, to at least get enough material so when you see low spots on your field, try to go out and add material to those low spots rather than constantly pushing stuff out with a broom or a rake. You want to fill in that material so that you don't continue having low spots. If you have the money to spend on a full laser grade, then certainly that's your best bet, because that's going to allow you to get the most games in. Another tip I would throw at you would be to roll your fields as frequently as possible. You don't want to roll when it's dry, because it's not going to do any good for you. But when you've got enough moisture that the infield material is not going to stick to the roller, but that you can get good compaction, if you can get a 1 ton or a 1.5 ton roller out on the infield dirt and roll it nice and tight, it's really going to help you get a lot more games in and play better for the fielders and the infielders. I don't know. Maybe Dark Blue by Andrew McMahon or Jack's Mannequin. Everybody wants to mow because they think it's kind of easy and you just ride on a machine or walk behind the machine, but when I get on them about not going in a straight line or missing stuff or pulling stuff around, then all of a sudden it's not so easy. Probably what nobody wants to do is pull out loose material after edging or doing clay work in the bullpens. I either just try to wash stuff separately a couple times through, or our home clubhouse attendant has some magic stuff that can really help us out.
Magic stuff.
Yeah, he's got stuff that gets our home whites back to white, so sometimes he'll throw us a little something extra. Well, I mean, I like the bucket hat. Like I said earlier, it protects the ears and the neck. I used to really fry them, and probably, skin cancer is probably a bigger thing in our industry than people really let on, so trying to prevent that from happening. Sunscreen?
Yeah.
I do try to wear sunscreen on my arms most days. Just kind of whatever's on sale, and pretty much whatever I can get the biggest canister. I usually do the spray versus the lotion, so it's just easier for me. So whatever I can find the biggest canister in.
Field.
Usually when I'm out there it's water, and then sometimes during batting practice some Gatorade. We also keep some Kickstart in the fridge. It's nice to have day games so you can actually go home and have a couple hours to yourself or at home, but I mean, we have a lot more ability to get work done before night games. We try to not talk about the weather because we just feel, pretty much we assume that we'll jinx it. If anybody mentions the R word, they kind of get shunned, especially when it's not supposed to, and then all of a sudden it does. That person's kind of in the doghouse.